Hello everyone, F2P here, and today we have a bit of a different video for you guys. Today we're going to talk about Siege. So, most of you guys don't know this, but I'm a Siege player as well, and I'm in Null currently, the top 4 guild in the global server. And I did this being completely free to play. So, as a way to make you guys be able to get some skins like this one or this one's, today I will do like a quick guide on what you guys need to do to be able to compete in top guilds as free-to-play players, okay? So to start off, we are gonna have to maximize our chances of competing, right? And as we are free-to-play, we will want to build a lot of free-to-play units to be able to compete. What I mean by that is stuff like Crowas. If you guys can get some LD4s like Bethany's, Diaz, Islands, Kinkies, Mirenays, it will all be very nice to have. Then just try to get some good amount of free-to-play 4-stars to be able to compete with another players in the 4-star towers. Stuff like Delphoy, Lucian, Yan, Draco not so much nowadays, Rakunis, Kamoons, Miangs, Tetras, Shillings will always be good to have for you guys moving forward if you guys want to try to elevate your status in Siege. And more than this, you guys want to as well have some 5-star dupes to be able to compete. And I know it might sound tempting to feed dupes for LDs or blessings or grinds, I know this, but if you want to have an easier time at Siege, I would recommend you keeping some dupes, like mainly Rignas, Adrianas, Camillas, Belials, Bulwarks, Alaya and Hagang are also nice to have, Shahats, Win Series, Angelas, Sonias, Rileys which are free to play, Fangyans, Leos, stuff like Thingzay, Tiana and Sierra are also nice to have. But yeah, I'll give a list of some other nice dupes that you guys can get for, that you guys can collect. Stuff like this will always be good if you guys can devil on it, yeah? Also, to compete in Siege, in high level Siege, I will recommend you guys to farm some giants before going into higher Sieges, because you'll want to have nice boosters, nice starters, like Adrian on good speed. Like this is not my top set, but this should be a nice speed to have. I'll recommend over 220 on Adriana if you guys want to do it, because people are really fast nowadays. So you guys want to make sure you guys are outspeeding the defenses. Also, you guys want to have some nice damage dealer sets on Swift, Blade, Swift Will for stuff like Sonia, Rignas, Bethany's for 4-stars. It's very important to have those sets farmed already. So yeah, before moving to higher stages, I'll recommend you maybe farming 2 to 3 months of giants, try to improve those sets, and then you should be good to go on lower end siege, G3 at least, and just try to improve from there. Another nice advice that I'll give you guys is watch people on YouTube. Yeah, the best way to improve in Siege is mimicking other people, to be honest. Just watch what works, what people are using, and think to yourselves, is this safe? Does this work? Could I lose with my rune quality? Would I lose if that monster procced? Just try to identify the good and the bad offense people are bringing and mimic the ones you think are good. I will recommend you guys some YouTubers that I watch as well. We have Edwub, Mario, and Vainsolder. I'll leave the link to their channels in the description if you guys want to check them out later. They do very nice Siege and World Battle videos, so it's very nice to learn with them. Another tip that I'll give is, if you guys are just starting in G1, G2, I can say that the best way to improve quickly is to join a guild who wants to improve like you guys. So join a guild. You don't need to join like a tourney guild already. You can join a G3 guild that wants to make tourney and have people who are committed and are trying to improve with you guys. So maybe it may seem not the most optimal in the beginning, but in the long term, having 30 people that all want to improve with you guys is the best guild you guys can have, because if you are in a dead guild per se, where 5 people are trying to improve but the others are just slacking off and just sending offenses that don't really make sense, you guys won't really learn much from that, right? So it's better to have some people that are not as good in the moment but want to improve like you guys. So in the future, you guys will have a nice guild of like-minded people who want to be better at the game. And I think that's the best scenario for you and the best environment possible in a guild. Another thing that you guys will have to do to reach to top siege is to be positive, have a positive mindset. Don't crash out per se, don't get mad, because stuff happen and you're gonna lose at some point, right? It's inevitable and there's nothing you can do about it. Just improve and take it as improvement. Yeah, just take it as improvement and move on. Also, ask questions to people who are in the place you want to be. So people who are in top siege per se, like let's say top 4, just join maybe some discords, some communities that you guys can always have questions to ask to people, and I'm sure there are a lot of people who want to help other people. I'm sure there are a lot of people that want to help you guys out. So you guys can join the on-off server from Summoner's War. You guys can join my server and ask some questions. We'll be happily to help you out on how to improve at Siege and how to maximize your chances at joining a tourney guild. And yeah, just go from there. Don't be pushy, of course. People have stuff to do, but some questions from time to time will really make the difference in you guys. I talk from experience because I have some friends who were better at me at Siege, and I just kind of went to them for direction and for ways to improve my game. But yeah, moving on. One thing that you guys will need to do, especially if you're going from like G1 to G3, is don't be sad at the beginning, because you guys are gonna obviously lose, right? It's just normal. You can't really compare playing pickup ball to playing in the NBA with LeBron, right? So of course stuff is gonna go wrong in the beginning, probably, but just take it as improvement and try to learn a bit every siege. Try to see where you went wrong, what you could have done differently, ways you could have run your monsters to survive those situations, and just learn how defenses work in G3. Most defenses are the same at high level because people just do what's meta and what's working. So yeah, you guys will have a lot of time to practice against those and find a way that works for you on how to beat them. But yeah, moving on, another thing that you guys can do to try to accelerate the process from going to even higher sieges is learn skills like macro or theory crafting for offenses and defenses, because this will make you stand out from the normal player who just does the hits and goes to bed, right? Being able to provide defenses and offenses for a guild, it's a very nice skill to have. So yeah, if you guys want to stand out, go for it. Also, macroing is really rare nowadays. There are very few macros left, so if you learn to macro and you are a good macro, guilds will eventually reach out to you, because that's like the best asset to have nowadays. So yeah, definitely give it a go, guys, if you guys want to try to move into higher guilds, higher rewards. Try one of those two, and I think you guys will find it that it's very good for you guys. If you guys want like a series on how I can teach maybe theory crafting or macro, just leave a comment and I'll see what I can do for you guys. Moving on, the last thing you guys will need is a little bit of Okay guys, that's right. As anything in life, you guys will need some luck to be able to join the top 4 guild, because if you think about it, there's only 120 spots on the top 4, and for free-to-play players there are even less, because people who have more runes more rune depth, more units, more dupes, more LDs, better defense, then you guys always have a higher chance of making it. But if you guys surround yourself with the right people and the right environment of just constantly trying to get better and improving, I'm 100% sure that you guys will be able to do it. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys can make it to higher Siege. Hope you guys can get the skins you want and the rewards you want. And remember, just improve day by day, little by little, and you guys will make it like I did. See you guys. Have a nice one.